It's Marcus Borden's Camp Caravan 2025.
All right, hey Coach, I'm Kevin Carty. About to start my 15th year here at Hillsborough High School. I coached 5 years at Boundbrook prior to coming to this. So I've been here a little while. Excited to go for this year.
Coach, you're opening up next Saturday against Washington Township down at the Battle of the Beach. It's not really at the beach, though. It's over at Rowan. I was trying to figure out, you got gypped to the sand and all of that down there. I don't understand, but either way, I'm going to be heading down there and looking forward to seeing you play there. Tough opener against,
Yes.
a Washington Township, good program. Talk to me about what the preparation is for, that type of game down there.
I think it's been really exciting for our guys. When I let our guys know that we had to look for a game in the off season, and when this opportunity came, I think our guys were really, really excited about it. The chance to play in one of these, showcase type games with a lot of the best teams throughout, the state and the country. And I think it's been something in the back of our guys' minds, through an awesome winter and spring in the weight room, through a great summer. It's really great goal to start off the year to play in an event where that everybody in the state's going to be watching you. So we want to make sure we're ready to go do it. And so I think it's been a great advantage for us.
I've been down there almost every year, except for the one year they had no big central team down there. We were kind of figuring out what happened. I mean, we got some pretty good teams up here. How did we get shut out one year? But, it's good to see that we've got two of our teams playing down there. One, you're on, Friday, they're on Saturday. Who are the guys that we can look to come out here in that opening big showcase game that are going to make plays for you?
Well, we have a lot of guys that are going to get their first shots, and hopefully they're going to do some really good things. We have a few guys that did a lot of things on our team last year that, we played in a lot of big games, and they were in some tough situations. Andrew Schwarz was very productive for us last year and just had a tremendous offseason, and I think he's going to be really productive for us on offense. Really explosive, and he's versatile. Jayden Carter playing safety has done a great job being ready for the season. He was a really good player for us last year, but he's gotten faster, he's gotten stronger. He's a great communicator in the secondary. I think we have a really strong line, physically strong in the weight room. Our guys have done a great job across the board. Our numbers are as good as they've been, and one of the leaders of that is Spencer Marso is our one returning starter in that group, so he's been leading it. On our defense, Nick Duarte who was the Somerset County heavyweight champ. He's a guy who's really, his physical presence and just his intensity has really been, set the tone for us on the defensive line. Another at linebacker, Anthony Guerrero, has done, another guy who was really good for us last year, really versatile. He's fast, he's strong, he's aggressive, he's really smart in helping out, the rest of the team get together, and he's really stepped it up for his senior year too. So I think beyond those are some returning guys that I think we can expect a lot from. But I think we have a lot of other guys ready to, kind of get their first shots, and hopefully, they're going to make a name for themselves this year.
And you got a pretty good scrimmage today going against an Elizabeth team that has some pretty good skill guys back.
Yes.
Arik Fleming, the quarterback, and Najee Smith are wide out. So you're going to get a good test today.
Yeah.
I'm sure you're probably playing your guys like the first half and then give the other guys all what they need to find out who the guys are going to step up and come out and, be solid backups for us here and there.
Yes.
Coach, I want to wish you the best of luck in 2025. Stay healthy.
Thanks a lot, Coach.
Hi, my name is Andrew Schwarz. I'm a class of 26. I play running back, and I play a little in the slot. I also play outside linebacker. I'm 5'6", and I weigh 180 pounds.
And I can remember, as I said, it was like yesterday we were over at Peeway where you guys had a pretty dominant performance that night, came out with a nice big W. Now it's a different season. Talk to me about what was going on in the off-season here.
Well, we had a lot of guys, in the weight room, in other sports, just to keep getting bigger, faster, and stronger for this football season. We have high expectations for this year. We had a lot of great guys last year, but we also have a lot of great guys coming in this year that are ready to take on new roles. At the end of the day, the standard is the standard, and our goal here is to win and be competitive and have a great season.
This will be the 15th year in Coach, his tenure here at Hillsborough, and you guys have been successful. You know about that state championship team that, did it all, went undefeated, and what their season was, they played in the Battle of Raritan, and of course there was an overtime win against Peaburg, which was huge, and then set up the whole season. You got an opportunity to go down to the Battle of the Beach and go against Washington Township. What is that like for you guys?
It's a great opportunity, and like I said, we have a lot of new guys coming in, so it will be a great time for them to show their faces and show what they all can do. We're very hungry, and Washington Townships is a great football team, so I think it's a great opportunity for us to really show how competitive we can be this year.
You got a scrimmage here against Elizabeth, who also brings back some solid people. You know, an outstanding quarterback, a pretty good wideout, and you know they're always big and fast, and it's going to be a good matchup here today. What are you looking to accomplish today?
You know, Elizabeth is a great football team. You know, we're looking, you know, to be competitive, to be aggressive, to be physical, and to, you know, show a lot of encouraging signs going into next week. Elizabeth is a great test for us today.
Well, listen, I want to wish you the best of luck in 2025. Stay healthy.
Thank you.
Hello, my name is Anthony Guerrero. I play outside linebacker. I'm 5'8", 190 pounds.
Antonio Guerrero, tu padre es de Mexico, if anybody was asking. But now we're moving on because, you know, I've already talked a little Spanish today. You didn't know I was a Spanish teacher for 47 years. Anyway, we're not talking about that. We're talking about today's contest here that I'm here to see against Elizabeth. You've already had a scrimmage. What are you trying to accomplish today?
I think Elizabeth is going to be one of the better teams we see. Like, I think they're going to be better than all the other teams we played at the Montgomery scrimmage, and I think it's going to give us a chance to get a good look against really talented players, and I think it's going to help us a lot for our season.
Yeah, because you open up next week, next Saturday, down at Rowan University in the Battle of the Beach against Washington Township. What do you know about those guys?
I know they're a very experienced team. They have a lot of returning starters, and they're a very talented team. They went far last year. I think they won the section, so it's going to take a lot to beat them. I think we have a good chance, but we got to come out and play just our game. We got to just do what we do.
And you know, you've been pretty successful with Coach here over the years, and you know, I can remember an undefeated season, you know, and winning that title. So, you know, goals, expectations, they're all here. I saw something on the back of a T-shirt called Bond, B-O-N-D. Do you know what that was all about? Your shirt you guys got?
Yeah, that was started by some of our players. It was Andrew and Spencer, and it means like brotherhood. Overcoming,
No quit.
No quit, yeah, and
Determination. Oh, yeah.
Dominate, yeah.
Yeah, and those are the characteristics that you need to have when you're out here on the football field and fighting through adversity. What do you want to say to the Hillsborough faithful that'll be out here supporting you today and, of course, next week at the battle?
I think they're in for a good year. I think there's a lot of good football ahead that they're going to watch, and we're gonna do our best to bring home a state championship.
My name is Jayden Carter, class 2026, 5'10", 180, DB.
DB, senior. So on the back of that shirt you're wearing, it says B-O-N-D, Bond. Explain to us what that means.
It's just a term we created during the off-season. It stands for brotherhood, opportunity, no quit, determination, and it's just something we use to motivate ourselves throughout the season.
And there won't be anything needed today to motivate yourself to go against the Good Elizabeth team because you're in preparation for the big showdown next week against Washington Township down at Rowan University in the Battle of the Beach. What has the off-season been like for you guys?
I think the off-season's been great. All our guys been pushing ourselves in the weight room, playing other sports, and I think we're ready for this challenge.
You have 7-on-7s. I know you get out there, throw that ball around a little bit. You like to throw the ball. You like to run the rock, and of course, play good defense. And those are good ingredients for having a successful year. What are you looking to accomplish today, going against Elizabeth?
I think obviously win, show some good signs going into next week, and prove ourselves that we're going to be a solid, good football team this year.
And what do you bring to the table? What is your strength?
I think I'm bringing a hard-hitting safety who's always going to get that rock and make some big plays.
Listen, I want to wish you the best luck in 2025.
Thank
Stay
you.
healthy.
Nick Duarte, 5'10", 235, D-line, class of 26.
Class of 26. Y tú hablas español y portugués, increíble, ¿no?
Sí, yo hablo español y portugués.
Aquí estamos en Hillsborough para una competición hoy contra Elizabeth. So everybody's wondering, why are we speaking Spanish? Well, I do a little bit. That everybody already knows that I have a little background in that. But anyway, we're not here. We're talking football, X's and O's. Talk to me about your off season.
So the off season was pretty good. We had a lot of guys in their own sports, but we also had a lot of guys get on each other in the weight room, and I think we were able to make some pretty good strides and make a lot of positive gains this off season. We had a lot of guys do 7-on-7s, and yeah, it was overall a pretty successful off season.
You lost some pretty good players from last year. Okay, obviously, who are the guys that are going to make the noise besides you up front on the offensive and defensive line? Who are the guys that are going to make some noise out here?
We have a lot of guys that are ready to step up in every position and ready to fill the shoes that that were left hanging last year. Obviously last year didn't end the way we wanted it to, and we're going to make some changes this year.
You had a quad scrimmage over at Montgomery. How'd that go?
We definitely could have played better, but we were definitely the best team there, and we're looking to improve off that, and it was definitely very exciting to see what we could do.
Next Saturday, you're going down to Rowan University, playing the Battle of the Beach, going against Washington Township. What do you know about them already?
Well, Washington is a team to not take lightly, and I think we're going to go there. We're going to, definitely make a name for ourselves, and should be a pretty good game.
Today you're going against Elizabeth in the final tune-up. We call this a game scrimmage. You'll probably play half of it, and then the other guys are going to come in and do the second half. What are you trying to accomplish today?
I really just want to go out there and do what I've been practicing, just prove to everyone that while I'm, didn't get all the playing time last year, I'm definitely ready to step up this year and hold my weight on this team.
Well, I want to wish you the best of luck in 2025. Stay healthy.
Thank you.
My name is Sanjay Mills. I'm 6 foot, 195. I play for the Hillsborough High School football team. I'm a senior. I play receiver and outside linebacker.
Receiver, outside linebacker. Today you got a big contest coming up. You're going against Elizabeth that has quite a few athletes themselves. It's a good tune-up because next week you're going to be down at Rowan University playing in the Battle of the Beach and going against Washington Township. Let's talk about the off-season. How was your off-season and summer program?
I think it was really good. In the off-season, everybody was in the weight room, lifting together, and I also ran some track with a couple other guys just to get faster and get stronger for the season. And then the summer has just been great. Everybody's been getting better together. We've been playing in different 7-on-7s to help us.
Yep, 7-on-7s is a good opportunity to get out and work on the pass game, work on your coverage skills, all those types of things. Now it's the helmets and shoulder pads on. Come out and start smacking them up. Who did you scrimmage already?
We played in a quad scrimmage, 2 days ago, I think, against Montgomery, Shawnee, and Nottingham.
Pretty good competition right there. I was over at Montgomery. I know what they got over there. How'd you guys do in that scrimmage?
I think they were the best team on the field.
You thought you were the best team on the field. Good. And you're going to have an opportunity to prove that you're one of the best teams in the state when you go down to play in the showcase at the Battle of the Beach at Rowan University. How are you guys feeling about that opportunity?
I'm really excited, actually, just to go down to the big stadium and play a really good team, week 0, live in front of everybody. Just it's a good moment.
And there's going to be a lot of action down there. Several teams that have gone down there from our big central area have been successful down there, and by winning a game down there, they've had opportunities to find themselves extend those playoff opportunities, and some guys have won state championships after coming down there. So what are you trying to accomplish today against Elizabeth?
Trying to win. Just trying to beat the team in front of us. I think they're a really good warm-up and getting ready for a good Washington Township team, so just trying to beat them.
I want to wish you the best of luck in 2025. Stay healthy.
All right, thank you.
My name is Spencer Marso, class of 2026. I'm 6'2", 250 pounds. I play O-line, D-line, mainly on the offensive line. I try to be as versatile as a player as I can.
So today we have another opportunity to go out and prove ourselves. You've had a scrimmage already with Montgomery, a quad scrimmage. I believe that was probably Monday. Now you got your last tune-up to go against Elizabeth today, which is a pretty good program and has some pretty good athletes. What are you trying to accomplish today?
As far as trying to accomplish things, I think fixing the little things. I think today is really an opportunity to not only play a really good and experienced team, but to build up and kind of connect our team and fix any flaws or, like I said, small little problems with the team, and really allow us to be able to play as a team to really see how we can be throughout the season goes.
And your season kicks off pretty quickly next week. You'll be down at Rowan University for the Battle of the Beach. Washington Township, a proud program. Yours is a proud program. Some of the top teams in the state go down there and play in this showcase. So what do how are you guys preparing for that?
As far as preparing, it's just every day pushing ourselves as hard as we can. And, one thing we like to say is, when we're giving it our all is the other, team doing this? Or, who is out here working as hard as us? And that's always what we try to think, trying to work harder than the other guy, And so that's the mentality every single day, is just working hard and never being satisfied.
Putting the time in the weight room, putting the time in film preparation and watching film. I'm sure you guys have already watched some film of Washington Township. I'm sure you looked at some of the Elizabeth stuff. Today, what are you trying to accomplish today?
As far as what I'm trying to accomplish today, so being that I'm an offensive lineman, I think just every play, doing my job and just getting to my assigned blocking, and just doing the best I can.
Well, listen, I want to wish you the best of luck in 2025. Stay healthy.
Thank you.